Imagine a technology that allows humans to transfer their consciousness into the bodies of animals. Instead of virtual reality, this would be a biological reality. Your mind, memories, and awareness inhabiting the body of a wolf, an eagle, or a whale. You would see through their eyes, feel through their senses, and live their instincts as your own. The first experiments would likely be scientific. Researchers could step into the minds of dolphins to study communication, or migrate into birds to understand migration patterns from within. Conservation efforts would be revolutionized. Humans could directly experience the dangers animals face in the wild, from poaching to habitat destruction, leading to stronger empathy and action. But quickly, the technology would spill beyond science. Tourism would transform. Instead of safaris from jeeps, people would become lions roaming the savannah or eagles soaring over mountains. Entertainment would no longer rely on movies or games, but on lived experiences. Feeling what it is to hunt, swim, or fly. The military would see potential too. A soldier in the body of a hawk could spy unseen, or in the body of a rat infiltrate enemy bases. Entire armies of conscious animals could emerge, raising ethical questions about war and the exploitation of nature. Philosophy would also be reshaped. If you live as an elephant for a week, are you still yourself? Or partly the elephant too? Would prolonged stays inside another species blur the boundary between human identity and animal instinct? Some might abandon human bodies altogether, preferring to exist as powerful predators, graceful birds, or ocean giants. Others might use the experience for spiritual journeys, seeing it as a way to connect with the natural world on a sacred level. Society would face practical challenges. What happens to your human body while your mind is away? Does it sleep or does it require constant care? Could wealthy people rent out exotic animal bodies while others are left behind? A new form of inequality could emerge where access to animals defines privilege. There would also be dangers. Living too long in an animal body might make returning to human form difficult. A mind accustomed to flight might struggle with walking, or a predator's instincts might linger dangerously in a human. Addiction could become a problem, as people escape their lives by inhabiting animals instead. Yet the potential for empathy is vast. Imagine lawmakers experiencing life as a polar bear starving on melting ice, or as a forest elephant fleeing loggers. Humanity could finally understand the perspective of creatures we share the planet with, not as metaphors, but as lived truth. This could ignite a new era of conservation, reshaping the way humans treat other species. Culturally, myths of shape-shifting gods and animal spirits would take on a literal form. Stories, religions, and philosophies across the world would find themselves reflected in this technology. Humanity would not just imagine what it's like to be another creature, we would live it. In the end, the ability to upload human consciousness into animals would blur the line between species. It could be the ultimate tool for science, empathy, and exploration, or a dangerous temptation that disrupts both human identity and the natural balance of life. Whether it becomes humanity's greatest bridge to nature or its deepest ethical dilemma would depend on how carefully we use it.